We're back. Thank goodness for that, honestly. What a week.
What a week.
It's all right, we're back, which is good, right? And we've had a chance to chat to Diane and get more stuff added to 1 o'clock, so that was a bonus.
We had a bit of a production meeting.
Oh, wait, do you see that artwork? That on David. And it's on a deal.
Nice. On a deal.
3 resin decal sheets. Anyway, back to this. Right, David, where were we?
Right, okie dokie. So, do something
Welcome
different
back.
actually.
Just let us know that you can see us, please, and then we know that we're up and running.
Yes, okie doke. So, I'm going to do quite a simple one for you, but just to show you how you can make a quick card on Minecraft Studio just using scene building elements. Maybe you've just gone for the digital aspects. I'm bringing in the church here, and I'm just going to slightly change the angle so it looks like it's in keeping with the hillside. And then I'm just going to scale down the church ever so slightly, and I'm covering this farmhouse, okay?
Oh, nice.
So we're going to create the illusion that that was always in the design.
Oh, David, that's fabulous.
Make it so that I can just see, maybe just stretch that out a little bit, so it looks like that path is leading up to the church there,
Look
maybe
at
slightly
that.
a little bit more upright. There we go. So now we've got this in position and in place. We've also got this which would look nice to sit down in the foreground, so we're going to disguise around this bottom edge down here. But what I want to do first is group these two together. So I've just got the church there in the scene. We're going to group that together and bring in just a basic shape, and we're going to cut out, oops, I'm not going to drag it down there. I'm going to drag the digital punch to make it centralized with that and cut that out. There we go, just like this. Then I'm going to bring this in, and I want that to also look like it's sat in the foreground of the image before you're walking up. So I'm going to again group this together, bring back in that digital punch and keep the inner of that.
How
so
cool
now
is that?
we've got that in position. We've also got our heart wreath, our scene building heart wreath. This, if we take it, and I'm going to literally use the scissors and I'm going to cut it about there. Okay, so I'm just using part of the heart wreath, okay, almost like a crescent. So I've got just a section of it, and then I'm also going to use the scissors to now cut in here. I'm just using the scissors quite, randomly.
You are.
But it's going to give us just that section, which means we can now bring that around here, enlarge it so it fits within the radius of the circle.
Oh, look at that, David, that's beautiful.
And just bring that in. So instead of using what was the heart frame, which worked really well for the die, etc., I've just used a section of it. Now what I'm going to do, loads of little clicks, and it gets you a really nice natural line. Okay, click all the way around, and we want to save the inner this time, and we're going to scale that down. And now bring this to the other side. There we go, like that. So now we've got that just up here. Looks absolutely stunning.
It's gorgeous.
It's really pretty, isn't it? Add some more foliage in there if you want to. I'm actually going to scale it down a little bit more, just so it's a bit more dainty. There we go.
How pretty is that?
Really nice. Group over all of that together. Make sure you've got everything in shot. So we're going to group over all of it. There we go. And scale that down. And then just to finish this off, to make it, because we've got a physical one to put together for you as well, and I know now we're a little bit more limited on time, we're going to get the scene again, which would be quite nice, do something a bit different. If I get the scene and send that to the back, and we had a drop shadow around all of this, we can actually replace it into the main frame that it came from. So if we match that with the hillside, we've kind of still got the hill continuity going on there.
Love that.
Then group over both of those again, and then get a digital punch in a basic shape of a square maybe, or we could use a scallop square. We never really used that one. And then bring that over the design. We can keep the inner. And now we've got this, and add then a blurred radius to that.
Oh, see, look at that.
How wonderful is that? So we've got what looks like the scene being protruding from the frame, but it's still in keeping with what's going on in the background.
It's absolutely fabulous. And Minecraft Studio right now. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. We're on YouTube, but the live is called Foiling for some reason. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, are we on?
Yeah, we are on.
We're on. Okay, people are watching. Right, now title foiling on YouTube. Thank you, Maureen. I love you lot. I probably missed you yesterday.
It was weird, wasn't it?
It was really
weird.
weird.
Strange. We were all in the office together.
I know. Well, it never happens, does it?
We were all in the office together.
That never happens. June, one of our lovely friends who comes in and helps us, she's like die cutting everything out. She said, it's been really nice today. I've had company.
I know. It was like when you're in school and it'd rain and you all have to play inside the classroom. We all had to play in.
But we missed you. Anyway, we're back. Right, I'm going to do a really quick recap
Lovely.
for those of you that have just joined us while David gets ready for a demo. We are bringing you in this hour, and there were loads of you bought this before we went live, the dies, the brand new 2 Red Robins collection, A Moment of Peace. Sam, can we have a really close look at these design samples from our design team? In fact, we'll have a look at those, and then I'm going to come out and you can go behind the counter and get really close to the others, because the inspiration that our design team have brought you for this is absolutely beautiful. Whether it's for sympathy, christening, baptism, confirmation, wedding, all of those beautiful, beautiful occasions that we have in our lives, some sad, some joyous. It's all part of the rich tapestry of life, but how wonderful to be able to send and receive one of the most, well, the most difficult card that you will, but make it look absolutely beautiful and as heartfelt as it was meant to be. I absolutely love this collection. I think it's wonderful. Easter celebrations, all of that. What a really, really wonderful, wonderful way to memorialise those occasions, whether you're scrapbooking, home decor, card making, mixed media, whatever you're doing, this is going to work with you. And the dies and the dies with the Micro Studio are exactly the same price. So you might as well get the bundle, because you will get, even if you're not going to use, even if you don't necessarily use Micro Studio, you will get the extra colourways of the reflections within that. So it's going to save you money, because if you've got 4 reflections or 5 reflections, all with 2 colourways, that's another £5 you've got to spend. The Micro Studio, if you buy it in conjunction with the dies, isn't costing you anything, so you might as well do it that way. Just flick through what you're actually getting so you can see the size. And I just want to show you this, because this is the amount of metal that you're going to get. Look at that. It literally fills an A4 sheet, from your nested churches to your beautiful cross, your Bible with the smaller cross and all the little embellishments that decorate it, your 2 different hearts with the decoupage detail in the middle of them. Really clever use of the space, and you're getting all of that plus your Micro Studio for $54.99, down from $86.94. You're still going to take your discount off that. You're still going to get your points back, and you could be playing with this afternoon, because you can download your Minecraft Studio and start to play. So these are your dies. Gorgeous, aren't they? Love the fact they come with the matte layers, because that means that you can create a card similar to the one that I'm going to do with Scan and Cut tonight. So even if you're a die cutter and you want some more inspiration, please tune in tonight at 6. It's always nice to have your company. So you've got all of those, and then your nested churches. This is what 2 Red Robins are famous for, bringing you those nested shapes, but images, artwork to work with it, so you can build in your perspective and your depth of field, which is fabulous. Now, on top of the dies, you're also going to get your Minecraft Studio. So all of this, you've just seen David give you some inspiration to start with this. I'm looking at these and going Sospeso.
Yeah, definitely Sospeso with these.
Would be really lovely with this. You're going to get all your reflections artwork. So you're going to get the winter one as well. You get different colourways, a couple of different colourways for each one. You get your digi-stamp, so you can put your digi-stamps over the top and make it look like you've stamped it and coloured it. I love that. I think it's really, really, really cool. You've then got all your background papers in here, which are just gorgeous. That as a wedding card. How wonderful is that?
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's very special, that one.
Really, really special. Then you've got all your overlays. Then you've also got your backgrounds, and I love these with that feather. Those white feathers just appearing every now and again.
They'd be nice on rice paper, those, even onto, you know, just those designs on their own with nothing on them.
Absolutely.
They're lovely.
Beautiful, aren't they? Right, so shop MCS by itself is $9.99. The bundle with the dies and the MCS is shop bundle $54.99. And if you are a scan and cut user and you want to get your SVGs with the Minecraft Studio, it's shop digital and it's $17.99. Now we've also done these as resin decals for you as well. We've brought you some really lovely ones today with the stained glass windows, and then this would be lovely actually with the stained glass windows and the church at the front.
Yeah, I was just thinking how nice would they be together.
Absolutely, or just the Bible in front of one of the windows. Absolutely exquisite. Shop decal $12.99 will get you that, and we do have 3 for 2 on selected highlight looks sheets at the moment, so go and check them out on the website. Right. Shall I come back over to you?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
That. We do have all the printables on. We've still got buy one, get one free on our premium pure print, so maybe you want to stock up with that. We've got rice papers on the show. This
with that is going to look stunning.
With that collection is going to be amazing. Yours will all be plain.
Yes, it will.
Not plain as in white. Like this, not printed.
Yeah, it won't have designs on it.
It won't have designs on it at all. But look at this. You get 20 sheets. It's 120 GSM, so it'll go through everybody's printer. But this on that, oh my word.
It's going to work really well.
If you want to do a scroll for your wedding invitation, this.
Could you imagine?
I can,
all curled up.
Would be beautiful.
I think like even menus at weddings and things like that, place settings, all of that.
All of that. Shop writing $9.99. Right, David, over to you,
I've just found
my love.
that.
I know.
Do you remember from the weekend?
Yes, the swipe pour.
Imagine that stained glass decal on there. Imagine that.
At the outside.
There must be. It really will be. Mel's going to go and grab one. I'm going to start putting this project together for you. So we've got a card here. I'll try to tilt to the side. I don't know which is the best way so you can see it. So what we've got here is our card. I'm going to start to assemble this with, of course, some added elements from some of the collections. I'm just going to take the backing off of our tape here so we can start to put this together. Now when you're actually working with this kit, there's so many ways in which you can craft with it, whether it is for a sympathy card, whether it's for a special occasion or birthday celebration, any of that, it is fitting for it. And it always kind of depends on sometimes the background. This is very peaceful, it's a very zen background, so it's set the tone, it's set the mood already. So this one's going to be a sympathy card, okay? Now, it's always wise to have some in your stash. I know the cards that we're not always like making, but the ones that we do will always inevitably at some point have to send. So it's not always a bad idea to get some of them pre-made and ready to go because they will work for anybody, okay? So I'm going to put this together just like that. So we've got already our design built up and our base for our card ready to go. And I'm going to start to actually place some of these elements in position to see how they're going to fit, okay? So we're going to start to have a little look. And this heart, gone here within the boulder reflection, is going to sit just to the side. We've got our pages for our books, which I'm going to decoupage up as well. Start to sit this and place it in position. Now I love as well that the mount for the cross here has this foliage around it, which means that when you're tucking it into elements like this, it gives you that greenery, so you can see already there how it's starting to come together so easily. And this card is just taking shape. It's evolving right in front of us. We've got this really fine spindle of florals there, really delicate and intricate. That's going to sit and place perfectly just at the bottom of the book, just there. Then we've got those additional rose heads that come within the heart. These can start to tuck in, okay, start to tuck all of these in together. And I'm quite happy with how this is starting to evolve and come together. So I'm actually going to start to adhere some of it down.
That's lovely, David.
It is wonderful, isn't it? Now this was put together as a project as well by the design team. I just want to share that with you. So a lot of inspiration and of course such as templates as well coming from the design team, and we were so grateful for them.
They're amazing, our design team. Me and you couldn't do what we do on a daily basis
if it wasn't for them. No,
we?
Absolutely. So massive shout out to each and every one of you. Okay. So I'm just going to get some hot glue to actually raise this up at the same time as positioning it in place. So I'm not going to press it down, I'm just positioning it so it's still got a bit of lift there as well. And then the book itself, I'm going to put some hot glue in the centre of the book. Only the centre is where I'm going to place the adhesive for this one. I'm going to pop it just here, like that. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a go at, let's have a little look. I'm going to find my scissors. I've put them down somewhere. What have I done with those? I had them with me just a second ago. Oh, I've put them back in there.
That's not like you tidying up.
I know, what's all that about?
Says me, he's just moved on to desk number 4.
Wow.
Well, the scanning code that Karen uses was on the desk, and all my book note for the Enchanted study was there, so
You just did it.
I just did it there this morning.
You just did it. Right, so what I'm doing now is I'm curling these book pages. Okay, going to curl them round just with my finger and thumb, so I'm not creasing the card. We're creating a really nice shape. And you can see where that light is travelling down the front of that reflection. That's where the arch is going to form, okay? So I'm just curling it round like this, okay? Then we're going to have that in the centre, just like that. So you can almost look like that page is about to flick over.
It's lovely.
I'm using some hot glue where glitter's coming out of it, which is interesting. No comment. And then that's going to just go and sit here like that. So the pages are already look like they're fluttering. Now, because we did that adhesive just down into the middle, we can still tuck in, okay? They can go down inside.
Lovely.
So I'm just going to trim from here so I can get it down a bit further, like that, okay? A little bit of adhesive on here. There we go. And I'm quite happy for this one to sit flat, all right? So that's going to tuck just inside there, like that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful.
It's absolutely, I love this collection. It's really peaceful to craft with as well. You just feel yourself naturally. It's not slowing down, but just sort of getting really involved in the artwork and calm. And when you work with a collection like that, it really does speak to you.
Well, it's perfectly titled, isn't it? A Moment of Peace.
Yes, it is.
It really is lovely.
Take a bit more of this. Now, this one could go either way, really, but I quite like these sort of stems just placed by the side of the book there. There we go. And then take a little bit more hot glue and tuck some more of this pink rose down here. And then we've got even more of these little dainty florals. These can naturally decoupage and shape up and go on top of our wreath. So we could add some centres in there as well. We can even build on top of the wreath and florals that aren't there. So that could go around here like this. I've also got a position there for the sentiment, so I'm going to put that in now so I don't end up losing that spot. Okay, so that's going to go just down here into the corner, still in keeping so I can see that framework around the edge. I'm also going to put this in position as well. So let's just put this in the top corner, so a little bow, optional of course. And then with our dove, we're just going to curl those wings ever so slightly. So that can go in just the peak of that heart.
Alan would like to know if you can use the glue gun while it's charging.
No, Alan. To be quite honest with you, if you were to use the glue gun and it's on motion whilst plugged in, you're putting power in there to the battery and then to the heating element. It's not good to have that continuity. It's a lithium battery in there, so you want to make sure that whilst it's charging, it's in the off position. And also once you've used it, let it cool down before you put it on charge, because that battery will be warm. With a lithium battery, you always want to allow it to fully cool before you are charging it. But yeah, it's not good for the battery life.
Barbara says, Mel, I noticed the glue gun has no red cover on the tip. Hers keeps coming off. So is it not needed?
The glue gun that I've got at the moment, this is one that's been with us for a very long time. The tip may have been misplaced. The tip is there and you can remove it. It's not glued to the unit.
No.
If you want to, a lot of people take them off when they clean them, if you ever need to clean it. It's just a guard to protect your fingers. That's exactly what it is. But it also does also keep in a bit more of that heat. It does add a bit of insulation around there. Personal preference, it works fine either way.
Absolutely.
But I would suggest to keep it and retain it and look after it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so then I'm going to put the cross just in here. If it's designed and it's built in with there, it's usually got a strong purpose, and it does. There we go. Let's put the cross just in there as well. So now we've built all of that up together.
That's beautiful.
Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? How that's come together?
Absolutely.
It's truly stunning. And you can see that cross there resembling that statement piece within there. It looks phenomenal. I really love how this has come together. But again, big shout out as well to, is it our lovely, is it Kath? thought it
Yeah,
was calf. Yes.
calf, the original. Isn't
Absolutely.
that beautiful?
It's tremendous. And of course you can optionally use one of the scenes in the background, a bit of architecture, one from another design concept, entirely up to you. Mel has brought in the decals from the previous hour.
Yes. So this will be interesting to see what this is like. Now on our previous show, what David's done is work with the graphics team. You know, when we bought you the rice paper mini downloads in our event, you've had these taken out from the stained glass windows, and the stained glass windows made into resin decals. And last week on Saturday we did a acrylic pour when we did a swipe. Now you're going to put that on top of there now, aren't you?
Absolutely. So I'm using the decals from our collection.
Yep, lovely.
I'm going to use the Bible or the book or whichever it is you want to refer
them together.
it to.
It's great, isn't it?
It's great. It's wonderful. Now I've picked this one here because these deep oranges are going to come up from the bottom there. So as this goes into what would be the sky, this is like those really warm amber tones.
Nice.
I'm going to peel off, or should I say cut away, the majority of that excess round there. And I just want to see what the surface of this is like. I've already polished it up.
It'll be interesting to see how the resin decal reacts to that surface, won't it?
Definitely. So I'm just going to get it in position. And I think just there will do just fine.
That's lovely.
I'm just going to test it. Let's see what it'll look. So I don't want to bond the... there, perfect.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Smooth that down as we go.
Oh, that's fabulous together. Look at that.
There we are. So we've got that decal on top of that acrylic pour. And then we're going to take our book. I love that.
That's amazing.
That looks really nice.
That looks really good.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, it does.
And then our book, I'm going to position that, I think, here.
How fabulous is this?
It looks wonderful.
Bringing in all your different crafts, all your different, mediums and techniques and all that kind of thing. Everything that we try and bring you, mixing and matching.
All of it together.
All of it together. It's fabulous. I love it.
So let's bring these components. I'm thinking then we could bring that flower in there.
You'll find these on the website, and they are on a 3 for 2, these new ones.
So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make sure to lift this. I don't want to peel anything up from under there, so I'm going to grab my tweezers. Grab this bit. And of course this is an acrylic pour, so it's kind of like a vinyl, so we still want to be nice and careful with it.
Yep.
There we are. Gently remove that off of here. Don't want to pull anything up. If anything wants to tease away, just go back over, press that down. That bit there wants to come, so we're going to stop that from happening. There's probably a little bit of oil just there.
Yeah, silicone oil will resist, won't it? There we go. Done it. Lovely.
And then I'm just going to go and grab...
These are gorgeous, David.
Now, which one to use?
And it's lovely, isn't it, that you can take the stained glass windows, mix it with the Bible. You know, all of the different collections that mix together. That's lovely.
Definitely.
How gorgeous is this?
So I'm just going to take this one so the Bible just doesn't look like it's on its own. Put that just to the side.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Because that is like that.
Yeah.
The leaves completely blend in with that oil slick.
Oil slick.
It does look like an oil slick, doesn't it? Whether from for the silicone oil.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that. Wow. That's beautiful, David.
Love how that's come together.
How wonderful is that? Now, if you aquastoned that, you could have that as a memorial plaque.
You could do.
Outside.
Yeah, you could.
Couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's finished that
off
perfectly.
Gorgeous, David. Thank you.
Really happy with that.
Oh, yeah, it should be. It's lovely.
Stunning. Mixing them all together.
I know.
Which is nice to see as well.
A lot of fun, isn't it? Right, let's do a quick recap before we leave you. You're coming up next with Jane.
With Jane, we've got brand new moulds.
Have you?
Brand new moulds. We've got some Easter moulds for you. Just in time.
And I will be back with you at 12 o'clock with your second instalment of Scan and Cut. So, in your dies, you're getting Sacred, which is that beautiful, beautiful cross. You're then also going to get your Bible with your cross, your beautiful florals, and your dove of peace in there as well. You're then going to get your different hearts in here with the matte layer dies as well. So if you wanted this part to be solid, so you could put your sentiment in the middle of there, you can do, because your outside and your inside edges will be separate. so you can play around with that. You've also then got a completely different heart, but mixes and matches perfectly together, and you get your different colourways in your artwork. And then you've also got that wonderful nested church in the middle of a little village where everybody knows everybody, and everyone's friends and everyone's kind. And you've got all of these, and they go down to teeny, teeny, tiny. So you could have the church right in the distance or right at the foreground. You decide, you tell your story. Now, on top of that, I mean, look at all that metal that you're going to get.
There's tons in there, isn't
There's
there?
loads.
I love all the increments with the church as well.
I do too.
All those different sizes.
Oh, teeny tiny. It's good, isn't it?
I think it'd be nice to cut the aperture in the large and then actually use the die cut of the smaller one inside it. It creates a bit of a shadow around it, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Then you're going to get your micro studio. So all of your artwork that you can play around with in Micro Studio, you'll get all of your reflection sheets. And the Micro Studio artwork, if you're buying it with your dies, if you buy the dies by themselves, it's exactly the same price as if you buy it with Micro Studio. So you might as well have that. Even if you haven't got a printer at home, take it to your print shop. They'll print them off for you. That's the easiest way for you to do it. The professional printers will have all the equipment that you need if you haven't got it at home. Overlays, these on acetate would look beautiful in here as well. And then this is just gorgeous. You've got the very, very, very faded back feathers in there. This almost looks like clouds and dreamy, doesn't it? And then you've got your deeper colours that match with some of the artwork that you're getting in there as well. So that one is Shop MCS by itself, Shop Bundle with the dies. And if you would prefer it with your SVG files, so your scalable vectors, which we're going to do tonight at 6 o'clock, that demo will be based around that. This, superb value for money. All that artwork, plus your SVG files in all those different sizes, different orientations, so regular reflections and reverse reflections, your detailed designs, which also become your foiling files, all of that wrapped up in one nice little download that you could be playing with this afternoon. That's the joy of a download. SVGs, Micro Studio, no postage, instant craftability. Pop that one into your basket. Shop Digital will get you that for $17.99. Right, I've got an hour off. I'm going to reset the studio for Scan and Cut for 12 o'clock, and I'm going to show you how you can take that card shape that you had this morning with those little pop-up pieces and do sentiments inside there as well. So make sure you've got a pen and a piece of paper for 12 o'clock because I'm going to give you some measurements. All right, so make sure that you're tuning in for that. Stay tuned, David and Jane on the other side of this with resin and brand new molds. I'll see you in an hour. Take care.